Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this look right here. It's going to be with my turquoise hair because I know a lot of people that follow me have colorful hair, and I wanted to show you a look that's neutral that will go with any type of hair. And I believe this is going to be it right here. It's very neutral, very glam at the same time, and I hope you guys love the look and I hope you guys love the video. If you guys want to know how to get this look, please keep on watching. Guys, so let's go ahead and get into the eyebrows. Today I will be using my Benefit Precisely brow. So shout out to Benefit for sending me some products. I never really used Benefit before, so it's like let's test this baby out. But I actually ran out of this one. Like, I barely have like a tiny bit, so I'm gonna use their other one. It's like the same thing but more angular. It's the Goof Proof brow pencil, and it's just more of a angled pencil brush, or like a eyebrow pencil, than your normal average just little stick one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and it's gonna be in speed mode. Okay, so it does look a little crazy, I'm gonna give you that, but just give me some concealer and it's gonna be fixed. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer and Mirage and this Morphe E10 brush. So a little concealer, I'm telling you, a little concealer can go a long way. I don't know what it's been lately with me and straight brows, but they have been my thing. It's just easier to work with them, and I feel like they shape my face a little better than most eyebrow shapes that I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clip my hair back because it's getting in my way. Yeah, that's better. So you can see the difference. My eyebrows have gotten thinner because I wanted to be a dummy and pluck them and shave them and do it all on my own rather than getting them done. But you know what? Lesson learned. We're just gonna deal with it. So I'm going now into the 24-hour setter by Benefit as well, and I'm just gonna set my brows and brush them out a little bit, move around that product and make them look a little bit more fluffy. Usually that's what I do if I'm doing a straight brow, is try to make them look as fluffy as possible. It's been a wreck in Houston lately. I hope the power doesn't go out while I'm filming, because we've been having storms left and right, and then we'll have a sunny day and then it'll go back to being ugly. And I'm like, make up your mind, because I'm not having it. Like, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow on camera because I'll get carried away. So now that the other eyebrow is done, what I'm gonna do is that 24-hour eyebrow setter, and we're just gonna go through the brows, make sure they're really packed with this stuff, because it does keep your eyebrows in place. It doesn't let the product submerge like into your foundation, because I do like cleaning up my eyebrows on top with foundation. As of recently, I don't know, maybe it's just like me, but I've been loving the look of that. Cute to me. And I like fixing that corner because I don't like how they look sometimes. So I'm gonna go in with this little paintbrush that I got. It's the flat brush. I got these at Walmart for like $7, and I'm gonna go in with my foundation. And the two foundations I'm gonna use today are the Infallible Pro Glow and the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless SPF 15 foundation. That was a tongue twister for me, so don't judge me. But I'm just gonna use this foundation on the back of my hand to heat it up a little bit, make it a little warm, not so watery. And I'm gonna take it on that pencil or this brush, and I'm just gonna like slightly start like fixing my brows. So just so they're more defined on these types of looks. And I'm looking right here because I do have a mirror, and I have a mirror in front of me just so I can see like face on like how my brows would look. I love having two mirrors. I think it's a great technique to have in your room if you know, have your vanity in your room, because I'm not rich yet. I don't have a vanity outside of my room, so sorry, I'm not rich. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the eyes. I do my eyes before foundation, so if you're not planning on doing your eyes today, go ahead and skip. We're not really doing anything crazy today. Today's gonna be my everyday look with turquoise hair, or just like my everyday look really, because some days I don't feel like packing on like a lot of makeup on my eyelids because it'll crease or it just wouldn't look right to me, and I just, you know, I don't like it. Like, I get really picky. I think my eyebrows look kind of good today for them being so straight. Okay, so my favorite palette as of recently is the Morphe 25D. This has been my go-to. This is a need and I want and all. It is a palette with all your transition shades, and can you just look at this? Like, you can see how many times I've used it if I put it more closer up. Like, I love this palette with all my heart. I'm so happy that Morphe sent me this. I'm on Morphe's PR list. Get like me, sis. But yeah, like, they sent me this palette and another one as well, but I'm in love with this one overall because this is the one I've been pulling for or like touching lately, because, you know, like, you have those days where as like a beauty guru, you don't want to like do the crazy eye looks all the time. Like, you just have your go-to looks, like the store, on a date, like, you know. But I'm reaching for this pink shade, or this orange pink shade. It's right here. It's like a peachy nude, and I love this for my crease. And then I'm gonna go in with this deeper shade right here, and I'm going to take a smaller brush. We're gonna take the pink makeup box brushes. This is the pink set. I'm just gonna dab a little bit into that and put this in my crease just to darken it up a tad bit. Nothing too big, too extravagant. I'm gonna go back in with that pink shade and just blend all those edges out. So I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop I Love Sarai X and ColourPop palette that they came out with, and I'm gonna go into this little pale shade right here. The very end, it's called Noche, and I'm just gonna put this on the eyelid since it's gonna be a neutral look today. And I'm just gonna pat that right in the front. I'm going to start off with priming the skin, and I'm going in with the Poreblem Primer by Touch and Soul. And what this does is it just leaves a smooth canvas. You place it where normally you would, you know, get your pores or where your pore area is, and it just gives you that nice smooth canvas to work with. And I just like to really push this into the skin because sometimes it can get slippery and we want to avoid that. So just kind of massage it into the face. And then what I'm going to do is go in with the Bobbi Brown Extra Golden Glow Moisture Balm. Y'all know I'm obsessed with this stuff for my cheekbones because, you know, my cheekbones are kind of there. So I'm just gonna try to get as much product out of my face. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Alright, so now that I put a little bit of that foundation, I'm gonna go in with that Bobbi Brown one and just add a few dots, not too much. And I'm gonna go in with so I'm gonna go in with the Il Makiage foundation blending brush. And then I mixed two concealers. I'm gonna go in with Cotton Candy, sorry, by the OverAchiever Huda Beauty Concealer. Put that on the back of my hand, and then go in with that first concealer, Mirage or Marigold, whatever you wanna call it. Same thing. Go in with the Huda Beauty concealer brush, and I'm just gonna mix those two shades. Contouring my nose. So with that being said, let's get the dark shade out. And this is Salted Caramel. And I'm gonna go in with this small detailed brush that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. It's their eyeliner brush, but I'm gonna use it as my nose contour shade. And I'm gonna look straight. And I'm gonna be looking at the mirror behind me, but I want y'all to see what I'm doing. And just gonna drag this up. It's a very light coat, like very light coated shade. There we go. Just gonna blend it underneath here as well. There you go. And that's all I do with my nose. And then I'll go and get a smaller detail brush like this. It's nothing really crazy. And I'm gonna get a little compact mirror. I'm gonna just fix this right here. Line it up even more. All right, let me fix this a little bit. Okay. So sorry guys, like my sister FaceTimed me and interrupted me, but I just I blended all that stuff out and just sat there blending because we were talking about my mom and Mother's Day, because as you all know, Mother's Day is around the corner. Ew, why is my nose itching? And we're trying to figure out how to give my mom this money for Mother's Day because she's going on a trip. I don't know where, but we're just gonna see how that goes. But I'm done blending out the base. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. So we lost the translucent powder unless it's somewhere in front of my face, which usually it is. I'm using the RCMA powder. That's what I hold it in, because if you own that powder, you know the stupid container is just dumb. All right, everybody keeps calling me, asking me if I'm okay, if I'm alive. Honey, does it look like I'm dead? No, it just looks like I've been sniffing crack. But I haven't been, I promise. This is powder. Funny. Anyways, so while this is baking, I typically don't leave it on too long now because I can get white as a snow cone before it gets its flavor. I don't know why, but it happens. I'm gonna take my Maybelline translucent powder, not translucent powder, this is their like their matte powders, matte plus poreless fit me powders, I don't know, and it's in the shade 220 in case y'all are all wondering. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my face, set my forehead, because that hoe can get oily. Just making sure she's set, because once we go forward, we can't go backwards. Funny. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face. Where's my bronzer shade? It's right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face with the Havana cooling pan, not the cooling pan, the little contouring pan from ABH. And I'm just gonna take a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of strong. Oops. Oops. Let me go ahead and just do this before I get it all over my hair, because that typically happens a lot. Maybe I'll fix it later. But what I'm gonna do now is contour, and I'm gonna use the Morphe R14, and I'm gonna go in with the ABH Rich Amber powder bronzers they came out with. Y'all like my new setup? I think it's totally so cute. Like I have all my little PR boxes. I have my Star Wars collection, my little stereos playing CDs. And then I have all my little, I need to add one more, but I have all my little, what are they called? My little films. Alright, and then now that we're looking a little bit more sassy glam, I'm going to bake underneath my contour. We're gonna wipe away all this afterwards. I learned this trick. Don't go all the way back. Just go until there. Because you want to leave your jawline poking out, but you want to make this look a little bit more slimmer. I learned this off of Nikita's video, and I wanted to try it today to see if it would work. Just that I'm doing this to my hand to make sure there's no powder that's gonna stick to the brush and just go back onto the skin, because sometimes that is what happens. And I'm just gonna lightly drag it onto my nose contour, so whenever I do nose contour, it's not so bright, or it's not so dark on top of the cream contour that we placed, because sometimes that can happen and your cream contour comes out a little more darker than you expect it to come out. So that's why I like to set my cream contour with concealer, or not concealer. I like to set my cream contour with translucent powder. So now when I go on top with that bronzing shade we used, and I'm gonna take this little Charlotte's Tilbury eye smudging brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. Take that ABH small palette, because you want to make sure you're up close for this. And I look down, and I already added too much, so I'm gonna dab that a little bit and just follow the bridge of my nose, blend it out a little bit. There you go. We're gonna go into blush. Blush is my favorite part. This is a new product I've been using ever since I met up with Charlotte Tilbury to do a little meetup. They did my makeup, and it was just like the best experience ever. I loved it so much. It was so much fun. But this is the blush I'm using today. It's very beautiful on the skin. I swear, like, I, live by like my Note Cosmetics blush, but this upgraded it 100% like me. Hey. Alright, so the blush I'm using is the Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic blush. I love this blush with all my heart. Shout out to Ruth for showing me this blush, because it's over. Like, this is my only blush that I've been using recently. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, tap into both shades. I'm not really picky about which one I dunk into. Smile, put it on the cheekbones. All right, after applying 10 pounds of blush, now your cheekbones are out, and you can dust away this powder right here and just see how more defined your face looks. Like, it still looks popped out in the back, but it's it's more defined than it usually is whenever I do my makeup. So most stuff trying this trick more often. And we're gonna go back in with that little bronzing brush just to blend these two together. Now we're gonna do highlight. Highlight has been, my thing since I started makeup, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills ABH for short, and Razy highlighter. Go-to highlighter all the time, not a time where I don't use this stuff. Right, and once we're done with all the powders, finally, we'll go in with the El Maquillage setting spray. It's very hydrating for the skin. The mist, the Artist Couture Cocoa Bling highlighter. This is one of my top faves as well. I love this. It's my crack, believe it or not, when it comes to highlighter. And I'm gonna apply it to my cheekbones. Not my cheekbones, my collarbones. My other collarbone. Ooh. And boom, now you're glowing like a goddess. You know, they can't tell you nothing. And you're done. But last but not least, this is one of the newest things to my routine, is like I like to do my eyelashes last. All right, guys, so I finally picked out some lashes here. These are the Amora lashes in the style, let's see, they should be on here somewhere, Foxy. And this is what they look like. I'm applying one at the moment. I'm just applying some House of Lashes glue. As y'all all know, this is my go-to. It's the best glue for everything. Like, I could even glue down my wig cap with this. Alright guys, last but not least is lips. And I'm going to go ahead and just do a light nude today. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection lipstick in, well, it's Pillow Talk. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on alone. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. The wig is from Gem Wigs. I'm going to do a get ready in it soon, but this is a get ready for me to go to the mall, because I'm going to the mall last minute because Sammy decided to, you know, go to the mall. So I'm going like this. It's raining out, so I don't know how this is gonna go. My eyelash is lifting, so that's great. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I gotta go. Love you. Bye.